Namaste, everyone. Thank you for joining us this evening for another session of Yoga Insights. I'm Sophie French. So this evening, our session is going to be hosted by Ankur Bhati. Ankur is a yoga teacher based in Mysore. He has been teaching yoga for over a decade, and he has co-conducted teachers training programs, so a national level karate player and loves yoga and movement-based practice. And in today's session, Ankur will be showing us how to tune into our breathing using various pranayama techniques. So Ankur, can I please invite you to join us?
Hello, Sophia. Namaste, everyone.
Ankur, would you like to? Hi. Namaste,
Hi.
Ankur.
Namaste.
We can't see you yet, but.
Can you see me now?
Namaste, Ankur. Yes, I can. Thank you so much for joining us this evening.
Thank you for having me.
So I'm going to hand over this session to you now, and I will see you towards the end for the questions and answers. Thank you.
Sure. Thank you, Sophia, and thank you, Team Indica, for having me for this session. So I would like you all to sit with your spine straight and close your eyes. Avoid any unnecessary movements. Try to sit straight. Observe the natural flow of your breath. See how your breath is right now. Is it fast? Is it slow? Is it deep or is it shallow? Just observe it. Do not make any efforts in your breathing. Just observe it. As you observe your breath, notice if you're holding any strain in your jaws. Consciously relax your lower jaw. Relax the back of your head. And notice as soon as you relax the back of your head, the area around your vocal cords also relaxes. This allows the breath to go deeper. Now, I want you to notice what happens when you breathe in. When you breathe in, do you feel that your abdomen is going out? Or you feel that the abdomen goes in and chest expands? Just notice that. Notice your breathing pattern. What happens when you breathe in? Do you feel that your belly expands? Or you feel that the belly goes in and chest expands? Good. Now, gently rub your palms and generate some heat. Place your palms on your eyes. Massage your face gently. And now, with few gentle blinks, open eyes and look into your palms. Namaste. Welcome once again, everyone. My name is Ankur, as Sophia mentioned, and I'm a yoga teacher based in Mysore. So today we are going to learn basic techniques of pranayama. So depending on how much time we have, I'll try to cover 5 techniques of pranayama. So we have been, listening about pranayama. We have been doing pranayama since many years. The practice of pranayama, it depends or it changes the way you approach towards the practice. It's not just breathing in and out and knowing so many of techniques. It's about how you approach the practice of pranayama. The practice of pranayama can lead you towards meditation if you are very mindful and if you are connected with your breath. Okay. If the practice is not done correctly, it can also give you stress, strain, makes you breathlessness, makes you feel breathless. Also, it can, the practice can also, become not conducive if you don't approach it in a right way. So what should be the way to approach the practices? The practice of pranayama needs you to have a body that supports the practice. If you're not able to support your spine to sit for long, then you might not be able to do few of the techniques. So it is very important that we have a body that supports the practice of pranayama, right? Also, there should be a proper time that you need to prepare yourself for the practice. It is advisable that when you sit for a practice of pranayama, preferably sit in a place where you have minimum distractions. Minimum distractions. The place should be clean and it has minimum distractions. Create a sattvic environment when you're doing this practice. Also, it is important that you practice pranayama either early in the morning or in the evening, preferably during sunrise and during sunset. When you practice pranayama, it is important that your stomach is empty. You should not practice pranayama with food inside. So your bowels and your bladder should be empty. So this is advisable. Of course, we advise that you should sit without any support. But in certain cases, when it is not possible, you can take wall support, but you should sit with a straight spine. You should sit with a straight spine, and then you should practice pranayama. Okay. We say that yoga has 8 limbs, and pranayama comes after asana. So it's like you should know what are your yamas, what are your niyamas. Then you should do some physical exercise or asana practice, that is asana. Then comes pranayama, then pratyahara, dharana, dhyana, samadhi. So just to be very, explain it in a very basic terms is that asana helps you to sit for long. Asana prepares your body to sit for long, which helps you practice pranayama. Okay. So for today's practice, what we are going to do is we'll just move our body a bit, prepare ourselves to sit for some time, and then try to experience these few techniques of pranayama. All right. Although I can't see you all, but I hope that you'll be doing it with me. Okay. Let's move and relax our hips a bit, and then we move forward. So I want you to fold your legs in front, keeping your legs shoulder width apart, and rest your hands at the back. When you rest your hands at the back, lift your chest up. Now, drop both your legs to the right and left. Right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left. Observe your hip joints, right, left, right, left. Last one, right and left. Come back to the center. Now sit in a cross-leg position. Keeping the spine straight, place both your hands on your knees. Now I want you to inhale and lift the sternum, the front of your spine lifts up. And when you exhale, round the back. Inhale, expand chest, open. Exhale, round the back. Inhale, 3. Exhale. 4, lift the rib cage up. Exhale, round the back. 5. Exhale. 6, open chest. Exhale. 7. Exhale. 8, open chest. Exhale. 9. Exhale. And last 10. Exhale. Come back to a neutral position. Keeping the spine straight. Now, place your right hand on the left knee. Place your right hand on the left knee and left hand behind your back on the mat. Now, as you inhale, lift your chest up. Make the spine straight. And as you exhale, turn towards your left side. Don't round the back and turn. Lift the chest and then turn. Look towards your left shoulder. Keep your jaws relaxed and keep your breath deep. Now, with every exhalation, try to twist a little more. Keep your breath deep and long. Observe your spine. Slowly look forward and come back to center. Now place your left hand on the right knee. Right hand behind your back on the mat, on the floor. Lift the rib cage up, lift the chest up, and as you exhale, turn towards your right. Give yourself a good twist and look over the right shoulder. Try to breathe deep. Keep your eyes open. Deep, long breaths. Look forward now and release your hands. Observe how your breathing changes. Now, keeping the spine straight, place your hands on your shoulders. Make small circles. Make small circles. You can pick any direction, out to in or in to out. Just make small circles. In the same direction, make big circles. Now inhale and lift your elbows up. Exhale and join them. 1, 2, 3. Take deep breaths. 4 and 5. Let's change the side. Make small circles in other direction. Try to keep your breath deep. Keep your face relaxed. In the same direction, let's make big circles. Exhale and join the elbows. Inhale, lift them up. Push them behind. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Release your hands. Relax the shoulders. Keep the spine straight. Now with smooth transitions, move your neck to the right. Look in the extreme right direction. And left. Smooth. Right. Smooth transitions. Left. Right. Left. Right. Left. One last time. Right. And left. Come back to the center. Look up and down. Look up and down. Look up and down. 2 more. Look up and down. Last one. Look up and down. Look forward now. Bring your head in a neutral position. Now we are going to do lateral movements. Remember, you have to try and touch your earlobe to the shoulder, not your chin to the shoulder. So, right, try to touch your ear to the shoulder. left, right, left. Avoid turning your chin, not the chin, ear, right, left, right, left, right, left. Let's do one more time, right and left. Come back to the center. Very good. Now, so this was a very basic, gentle movement which opens up the body, opens up the channels, which will help you to breathe deep. Okay. So we'll start with very basic technique. Before we start, we have to open our sinuses. A very basic technique. So you rub your palms gently. Generate some heat. And then gently pressing your palms at the side of your nose and on your eyes. When you do that, take deep breaths. Take deep breaths. And then gently release your hands and with few blinks, open your eyes. All right. Now, we are going to start with a basic technique called as Nabhi shwas. So if you remember what we did in the beginning, I asked you to observe the pattern of your breathing. When you inhale, what happens? Is your abdomen going out or it's coming in? Okay. Ideally, when you inhale, your belly should inflate. It should come out. And when you exhale, it should relax. Okay. So because of, this wrong pattern can happen because of many conditions. Stress is one of them. Wrong posture is one of them. Some traumas. So these are, few basic reasons why you have incorrect way of breathing. So to make it correct, you have to make effort. Okay. So during the day, you don't have to breathe like this, but then when you're practicing Nabhi shwas, you have to make effort to expand your abdomen when you inhale. All right. So let's try and see how we can work on it. Keep your spine straight. Close your eyes. First, observe the flow of your breath, the natural flow. Don't try to correct your breathing right now. Just let it flow as it is. Now, I want you to place your right hand on your abdomen. Gently place it. Observe your breathing pattern. Try to sense it with your right hand. Now I want you to imagine a jar under a tap of water. When you open the tap, the jar fills in the bottom first, and then the water level rises up. I want you to imagine your abdomen like the jar. And when you inhale, fill this jar with your breath. Inflate it. Exhale and relax it. Inhale, inflate it. Exhale and relax it. With effort, inhale and expand your belly like a balloon. Exhale, relax it. There's no effort in exhalation. Inhale, expand it. Use your abdominal muscles. Inflate. Exhale and relax it. Inhale and expand it. Exhale and relax it. Inhale and expand. Exhale and relax. Make effort. Inhale and expand. Exhale and relax. Few more times. Inhale and expand. Exhale and relax. Inhale and expand. You might experience some discomfort, but try to push yourself. Exhale and relax. Inhale and expand it. Exhale and relax. Inhale and expand it. Exhale and relax. Just 3 more times. Inhale, push your belly out. Exhale and relax. Inhale and expand. Exhale and relax. One last time, make effort. Inhale and expand it to the maximum. Exhale and relax it. Keep your eyes closed. Take your right hand on your right leg again. Now observe your breathing pattern. Do not make any effort now in your breathing. Drop your chin now. Drop your chin down. Gently open your eyes and look towards the floor. And then lift your chin up and look forward. So after every technique, I'll be asking you to drop the chin and look towards the floor. Whenever we do any practice which turns us inward, it is suggested that we just don't open the eyes and look towards a bright area or a bright screen. Okay, so always look towards the floor, or we look towards the hands and then we look around. So this was a very basic technique called as Nabhi shwas. This can be done early in the morning. Before you sleep, you can do this. Also, a very effective technique to do it when you feel anxious, when you feel stressed, you can do Nabhi shwas. What this technique does is it calms your system down. It activates the parasympathetic nervous system, okay, which will relax you. So keep doing this till you feel that your breath and your heartbeat are synchronized. Okay, don't do it very fast, just like we did right now. Inhale and expand it to the maximum. Exhale and relax it. Okay, very basic technique, but very, very effective. Very effective. So people with hypertension, this is very useful. People who feel anxious, feel stressed, very, very nice technique. People who feel that their breath is very short, this is also very effective technique to tune your breath, to tune it properly. Next technique is called as, it's a kriya called as Kapalbhati. So I always suggest before doing Kapalbhati, do some Nabhi shwas. Prepare your abdomen and your body for it. Like I mentioned earlier, the best time to prepare or to do Kapalbhati or any pranayama is early in the morning. But still, Kapalbhati can be done in the evening, making sure that the abdomen is, like your belly is empty. Okay, you should not eat anything immediately before doing this practice. 2 hours of gap is sufficient. Kapalbhati is a kriya of active exhalation. It cleanses and purifies the breathing channel. Okay, the movement of the abdomen, it also massages the abdominal organs. Also, it tunes your breath. If you have short breathing, it tunes it. If you experience headaches, it's a very effective kriya to do. Okay, it makes you energized. So people who feel, when they wake up and they feel lethargic, tired, it's a very important kriya to do early in the morning. Okay, there are few contraindications, few things you have to keep in mind. People with any heart condition or recent heart surgeries should avoid it. Pregnant women should avoid it. Women during their cycles should avoid it. All right. People who have any hernia condition or any stomach or digestive related issues, they should also avoid it or do it very mildly. Okay. Now let's learn the technique how to do it. So in Kapalbhati, we only focus on exhalation. Exhalation is active, inhalation is passive. It happens on its own. Just like when you do it in your swimming, you focus on exhaling more. Inhalation happens on its own. You don't pay attention to it. So in the same way, we work on Kapalbhati, active exhalation kriya. So we pull the belly in and up with every exhalation. It's like a stroke. We pull the belly in and up, drawing the navel in as if you are taking the navel towards the spine and up. Like this. It's not a movement which happens from the chest. Remember, it happens from your abdomen, not from the chest. So few people I've seen, they practice with expanding the chest like this. This creates more stress. You feel more tired when you do this. You don't feel energized. Okay. And it's also very important that how you approach this kriya. Things which I mentioned, how you should do it. You should be empty stomach. Also, just like the way you start your car in the first gear. In the same way, you should approach this kriya, Kapalbhati. Start with a slow speed. Feel the connection of your abdomen. Feel how the navel goes in and up. And once you get that rhythm, you can gently increase the speed, but do not rush into it. Okay. So today we'll just do in a slow speed, as if driving the vehicle in first gear. Okay. So I want you to rest your palms on your thighs. Keep the spine straight and close your eyes. We'll do this together. Do not rush into it. Observe your breath first. Observe your breath. Now, become mindful of your exhalations. Observe the belly going in as you exhale. Remember, inhalation is passive, exhalation is active. Keeping the spine straight, keeping your jaws relaxed. Let's start Kapalbhati with a slow pace, as if we are driving the vehicle in first gear. Slow. Start. Slow and steady. Consistent strokes. Do not rush. Try to keep the strokes consistent. And stop. Don't open your eyes. Try to sit still for some time. Don't change your legs position for now. Feel the stillness in your breathing channel. Observe how the breath slows down on its own. Feel the stillness. Inhale deeply and exhale. If your legs are hurting, feel free to change your legs position, but avoid too much of movement. We'll be doing one more round of this, keeping the spine straight. Remember, we are doing it very slow. We are driving the vehicle in first gear, so do not rush. Checking the jaws first, relaxing them, keeping the spine straight. Becoming mindful first of our exhalations. Let's start. Slow. Pulling the belly in and up. Do not rush. And stop. Keep your eyes closed. Sit still for a while. Feel the stillness. Feel that void. You might experience that the breath stops on its own. Natural retention of breath happens. If it doesn't happen, it's okay. Inhale deeply and exhale. Drop your chin down. With few blinks, open your eyes and look towards the floor. And then lift your chin up. Now, observe the changes in your breathing pattern. See how you feel in your breathing. Remember, when you do Kapalbhati, if you are an absolute beginner, start with 20 to 30 strokes. Focus on the technique more. As you get the rhythm over a period of time, you don't have to focus on the technique. It happens naturally. Okay. So beginners may feel some cramps in the abdomen, which is natural. It happens. So when that happens, slow down the practice or stop for a while and then restart with a slow pace. Also, beginners might feel that, after doing this practice, you are lightheaded. If that happens, place your hands in front of you, drop your chin down, allow your breath to regulate. So don't get overwhelmed by, by the feeling of lightheadedness. So this, after some time, when you observe your breath, it will go. Okay. So you have to start very slow. Start with a slow pace. Now we are going to learn the technique called as Nadi Shuddhi. Also, we do it, it's like a different pranayam, Anulom Vilom. It's a basic technique, but very effective to calm the nervous system down. Okay. A lot of people say that they can't practice because, when they start doing it, one of the nostrils is blocked. So it is advisable that, after some asana practice or after some movement, you should do pranayama so that your breathing channels are open. Okay. And when you do Kapalbhati, it already opens the nostrils. Okay. There are few mistakes which people make when they are doing Nadi Shuddhi. I tell you the technique and also the mistake, how you can avoid it. So, when you're doing Nadi Shuddhi, you keep your right hand in Prana Mudra or this, rolling the index and the middle finger. Okay, also known as Nasika Mudra. Now, with your right thumb, you're going to regulate the right nostril. With your ring finger and little finger joined together, you're going to regulate the left nostril. Okay. If rolling these fingers are difficult for you, then you place your index and middle finger between your eyebrows. Okay. Placing your fingers here keeps you concentrated. It won't allow you to get distracted. Okay. So you have two options. Either you do pranav or nasika mudra, or you do nasika agra mudra, placing the index and middle finger between your eyebrows. Now, how we do it? So we gently place the right thumb on the right nostril and we start breathing in from the left. We always start from the left. When you finish inhaling, block the left nostril, open the right and exhale. From the same right nostril, inhale. Block the right nostril and exhale. Okay, so this is one round. We'll do this together later, but let's learn the technique first. What mistake people do it? They press the nostril too hard. Remember, the nose is very sensitive. Okay, if you press it too much, it will get blocked, or you might get, you might start sneezing. So what we need to do is we need to gently press the thumb. Gently press. It will block the nostril. So this much of pressure is enough. Okay, and then you inhale from the left. Gently block the left nostril, open the right and exhale. Okay, and then you continue doing it. Also, it is not required to move your thumb and finger too much. Okay, it is not required. What you do is you maintain your thumb and your ring and little finger on the nostril. You just change the pressure. Okay, so observe, I'm placing my right thumb on the right nostril, ring and little finger on the left nostril, or just the ring finger. Okay, I maintain pressure on the right nostril while keeping the ring finger on the left. I inhale. Then I gently block the left nostril, open the right and exhale. Again, I inhale from the right. I block the right nostril and then I exhale from the left. Okay, so there's no need to move the fingers and thumbs too much. Okay, let's do it for some time. I'll guide you in the first 3 or 4 rounds and then you do it on your own at your own pace. This is very basic. There are more progressions towards it, but let's keep it simple today. Sit straight. Sit in any comfortable position. If you want to sit in Vajrasan, you can sit in Vajrasan. If your knees hurt, sit on a chair with your spine straight. Keep the left hand rested on your left leg. Either you roll your index and middle finger or you place them between your eyebrows. Keep the spine straight. Now exhale completely first. Inhale deeply. Good. Let's start the practice. Block your right nostril with your right thumb. Inhale from the left. Block the left nostril, open the right and exhale. Inhale from the right. Block the right, open the left and exhale. Once again, inhale from the left. Block the left nostril, open the right and exhale. Inhale from the right. Block the right and exhale from the left. Inhale from the left. Block the left, open the right and exhale. Inhale from the right. Block the right, open the left and exhale. Now do it at your own pace. Avoid the feeling to rush into the practice. Connect with your breath. Try to keep your head in a neutral position. Don't drop your chin down. Let's do one last round. Remember, you finish by exhaling from the left. Once you finish, don't open your eyes, just take your hand down. Take your own time, don't rush. Observe your breath. Once you have finished, just observe the sense of calmness, the feeling of calmness. Drop your chin down, everyone. With few blinks, open your eyes, look towards the floor. And then gently look up. I hope you felt the sense of calmness. It's a very important kriya, pranayama, which brings the stress levels down. Okay, harmonize the entire system. All the fatigue, all the stress which is there, shortness of breath, that anger, if few people have that, it calms everything down. But remember, you have to stay with your breath. During this practice, it's the natural tendency of the mind to wander, Maybe we can hook to a thought or to an emotion, or we get distracted with the noise, sounds, movement around us. But just like training a muscle, you have to train your mind. Again and again, you have to come back to your breath. So it's like it's an effort, more effort in the beginning. And then if you enjoy this practice, if you want to connect with your breath, the effort reduces. You immediately just get into it. Okay. All right. We'll just learn one more technique, which is one of my favorite pranayama technique called as Bhramari, the sound of humming bee. Okay. It's an amazing technique, works wonderful for people who have insomnia, people who have blocked channels, blocked energy channels, people who experience headaches. Very important, very beneficial. How to do it? So in this pranayam, you inhale deeply from the nose, and when you exhale, you make a humming sound. You make a humming sound from your throat. Okay, I'll show you once. First watch, otherwise if you do it, you won't be able to listen. This technique is done with different mudras. So we'll be doing this with a very basic mudra, placing the index fingers into the ears. Okay, now remember, to breathe deep, you need to keep your elbows open. Don't keep your elbows closed and back rounded. Keep your elbows open. Okay, now you breathe in deeply. When you exhale, make the humming sound. So it's like a prolonged exhalation with this humming sound. Okay, for a prolonged exhalation, you need to breathe in deep. If it is a shallow breath, and then you try to make it for long, it won't happen. So what happens is, if we prolong this, or if the breath was shallow, then we end up, doing it with a stress. How it happens? And when we push it a lot, and then we push a more, and then we feel breathlessness. Towards the end of it, we lose that connection with that sound, that humming sound, which is therapeutic in nature. We lose that connection. So what I want you to do is, for example, if your exhalation is of 10 counts, don't wait till the 10th one. Go till the 8th one so that you have time to relax, and then inhale deeply again. like that. Okay, so we do this today for 5 times, only 5 times. So you have to do it on your own. Remember, once you finish 5th one, take your hands on your thighs, keep your eyes closed. Observe that humming sound, that vibrations which you have created, reverberations in your throat, which is very prominent, on your face, and then throughout your body. Okay, let's do it together. Keep your eyes closed, keep your spine straight. Now place your index fingers into your ears and start the practice. If you have finished, don't open your eyes suddenly, keep your eyes closed. Just observe the vibrations. Very prominent in your throats, very prominent around your cheeks, very prominent in your palms. And if you observe mindfully, you will feel these subtle vibrations throughout your body. Take a deep breath, inhale and exhale. Once again, inhale deeply and exhale. Now, with your eyes closed, lie down in Shavasana for few minutes. Keep your eyes closed with minimum movements. Lie down in Shavasana. If you're sitting on a chair, recline nicely, take support and just lie down. Turn the palms up towards the ceiling. Open your feet like a book. And let the whole body relax. Observe how the blood rushes towards your feet. You will feel that tingling sensation. Just observe it. Keep your eyes closed. Readjust yourself for the last time. From then, try to lay down still. Now we are going to relax our body part by part. Try not to move. Consciously relaxing all the 10 toes. As you exhale, relax the sole of your feet and your ankles. Relax your calf muscles and your knee joints. Relax your thighs. Consciously relaxing the inner thighs, which will allow you to open your feet like a book. Do not hold any tension there. Relax your abdomen, make it soft and supple. Unknowingly, we hold a lot of tension in the abdomen. Consciously relax it. With every exhale, make it softer. Relax your chest. Feel that with every exhale, the chest is sinking into the mat. Do not resist the feeling. Let it sink. All the heaviness which you carry in your shoulders, in your chest, let it sink into the mat. Relax your fingers, palms and wrists. Relax your elbows and your shoulder joints. Now, consciously relax the area around your vocal cords. If you feel any itching sensation because of Bhramari, then swallow the saliva and relax it. Relax the lower jaw. Relax your cheeks. Relax your eyelids and your eyebrows. Relax your forehead, crown of the head, and relax the back of your head. The whole body is completely relaxed. With every exhalation, try to let go. Do not hold on to any stress, strain, stiffness, physical or emotional. Just let it go. Let it sink into the mat. Inhale deeply and exhale. Once again, take a deep inhalation. Feel that the whole body is expanding. Exhale and let it go. Slowly and gently move your toes and your fingers. Make sure your eyes are closed. Move your fingers and your toes. Bring your legs together. Now stretch your hands over the head. Interlock your fingers. Point your toes and give yourself a nice early morning stretch. With your eyes closed, release your hands. Turn to your right side and with minimum movements, gently come up with your eyes closed. Rub your palms and generate some heat. Place your palms on your eyes. Massage your face gently. And with few gentle blinks, open eyes and look into your palms. Thank you, everyone. I hope you enjoyed the session and I hope you could connect. If you have any questions, feel free to ask. I request Sophia to please join.
Namaste, everyone. Thank you so much. That was so calming and beautiful. And I'm not sure if my internet is working very well, but we already have Anupam ji saying he's grateful for such an excellent session. Everyone hear me?
Yes, yes. Your video is it's breaking.
Okay, great. Okay, we have
Sophia ji, please stop your video and continue in audio manner so that
Manjula ji refreshing.
Yeah.
Because my okay. Okay, can you all hear me better now?
Yes, yes.
Can you hear me better now?
Yes, Sophia.
Okay, great. So Ankur, maybe you
All
can
right.
just take the question since my
Sure.
internet is giving.
Yes, yes, yes. So I request everyone, if you have any questions, any doubt regarding what we practiced, please feel free to ask. It can be a very basic question. Don't hesitate. Just ask whatever you feel, anything.
Might have to come closer to the computer. And there'll be a Q&A button. That's where all the questions are.
Yeah. So Chippy Pushpagnathan, yeah, he's asking that, is there any breath holding technique in Anulom Vilom? Yes, of course there is. There are many progression in Anulom Vilom or Nadi Shuddhi, what we did. So it's, since we did a very basic technique today, so it's just inhaling from the left, exhaling from the right, and inhaling from the right, exhaling from the left. As you progress, what you do is you inhale from the left and hold the breath in till you feel you're comfortable. If you feel your heartbeat is racing, that means you're holding it for too long. Then exhale from the right, again inhale from the right, hold the breath in till you feel you're comfortable, and then exhale from the left. So this is one progression. And then there are different ratios. Okay, so we can start with that. Anupam Pandeyji is asking, any specific pranayama for nerves? Yes, of course. Nadi Shuddhi is excellent. Bhramari is excellent. Both these pranayamas are excellent. So you can practice that. Atlani, beautiful practice. Thank you. Thank you. Dhanyavad. In the Bhagavad Gita, in Dhyana Yoga, it is clearly said that one should use a cushion. Okay. Yes, of course. Not allowing the energies to go into the earth. So we want to conserve our energy. We should sit on a mat. How long can we do the pranayama? Depends on your appetite of practice, depend how much your body supports. For beginners, it is advised that you should do at least 10 to 15 minutes of pranayama practice. Always start with Nabhi shwas, way we did, and then do an active pranayam, like active kriya, like Kapalbhati or Bhastrika. Then move towards Nadi Shuddhi, Anulom Vilom, or you can move towards Bhramari. Okay. Bhramari, do you close your ears with fingers or just with small lobe? So it is advisable that you put your index into your ears, not the lobe, into the ears, gently. If you have the nails are big, then on the lobe. Raghavanji is asking, during Anulom Vilom, how do we keep the abdomen? Yes. So first we need to tune the breath. We need to breathe properly. We should not focus during Anulom Vilom on the abdomen, but yes, ideally when you're breathing in, the abdomen goes out. When you're breathing out, it relaxes. So that is the ideal way of breathing. Mani, what happens in our body when we do kumbhaka? So we are not doing kumbhaka right now. So it's a lock. It happens. There are different kumbhakas: internal retention of breath, external retention of breath, and a retention which happens naturally called as Kaivalya Kumbhaka. So when we do the advanced practice, we do Kumbhakas. So we feel that void, that retention of breath, retention of energy. And then as soon as we release that energy. So not for beginners, but yes, we do it as we progress. Any quick pranayama technique to calm anxieties? But yes. So for autistic child, it is very important that, first you make them do some physical exercise. Very basic for them would be Nabhi shwas, expanding the abdomen and then relaxing, expanding the abdomen and relaxing. So very basic, they can do it. You can show them how it moves, place their hand on their abdomen, ask them to feel the expansion and relaxation. That will help them a lot. Nadi Shuddhi, of course, it is very beneficial, but then it will be too much for them. But if you can teach them alternate nostril breathing. Does pranayama help sync mind and body? Of course, it helps, especially. Yes. So pranayama definitely helps to calm the mind down. But as I mentioned in the beginning, you need to approach it in that way. Okay. Don't sit with an objective that, okay, I have this thing in my mind, I have to clear it out. You are starting with a stressful, base. Just try to connect with the breath. Just like you observe a flower, in the same way, you just observe your breath, the way it moves, and just observe it. I'm very sure that it will open up, some wisdom will come, it will prevail. So just observe the breath. It will calm the mind down. But don't just look for that moment. My mind should calm down. My mind should calm down. That way we create more stress. So we should just observe the breath as it moves. Seemaji, many practitioners do different mudras while doing Bhramari, like keeping fingers on the face. Yes, it makes difference. There are different mudras. So that is Shanmukhi mudra. So you lock all the doors of perception when you do that. One of the advanced techniques, also there's retention of breath in that. We do that later, but yes, there are different techniques, there are different mudras to do. So that is more deeper version. Any morning session from your? Yes, Anupamji, there are. You can connect with me on my Instagram. There are morning sessions. So you can connect with me on Ankur Bhati. That's my account.
Namaste. I'm so sorry to interrupt, but I think my internet's working much better now. Am I right?
Yes, Sophia.
I think you all can hear me a lot. I apologize to you, Ankur, as well as all our participants today for my internet issues. Technology is so untrustworthy. And thank you for all the beautiful comments. Also, everyone really has benefited from this session. So the reason I'm interrupting is because Anupamji, if you just wait around till the end, we will officially be sharing all of Ankur's details, email address. So if you can join his classes. So that's why I'm interrupting. But I think we only have a few more questions left, right?
Yes.
It's not, I think we're at Perin Kulamji is asking, it's not pranayam, it's not pranayama. I'm not sure what that question is.
I don't think it's a question. He's just sharing his thoughts.
Okay. I think Vaniji has a question.
Is asking, should I do Surya Namaskar? Yes, it's more fruitful for your pranayama practice when you do a physical practice. So it can be a walk, it can be a run, or it can be Surya Namaskar. Anything physical exercise when you do, pranayama benefits more. You get more benefits. Thank you.
Thank you. I think that's all the questions we've had. Thank you so patiently for answering all of them and for this very, very calming session.
Thank you.
Everyone's always focused on getting asanas right, but there is such a deep, subtle, silent beauty in pranayama. Yes. And it's also such a great way to train the body and mind for meditation, don't you think? A pranayama practice.
Yes.
So this has been so amazing. Thank you so much for your time. Sorry, I know we've gone a little over an hour. Just before we end, can you share an email or a website where people can write to you if they'd like to join your classes, please?
Sure. I'll write my email address
in the chat. Yeah. And Koti ji, can you make sure all our participants get this?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, I'll just type it.
You can just type it in the chat.
So I'm typing my email address. Shall I give my WhatsApp number or this is fine? It's okay.
Email is fine, I think.
Yeah.
Email is fine. Otherwise, you'll have everyone calling you on your
Yes.
phone.
All right.
There it is. AnkurBhati@gmail.com. Yeah. So now we've put this on the chat. So all of our participants, that is how you can get in touch with him. You can email him about his online classes and everything else, because Ankur teaches, as I said, online and in person. So I hope you guys get in touch. And just want to thank everyone again for joining this session today evening. It was absolutely wonderful. Thank you so much for your time, Ankur. And
Thank you, sir.
all our participants, I'll see you next Friday for another session of Yoga Insights. Thank you,
sir.
everyone. Have a beautiful weekend.
Thank you, everyone. See you.